The owner of Gnaraloo, I think it's great that with the collaboration of the Gnaraloo Wilderness Foundation and NRM that we've been accepted as a Land for Wildlife project. It builds on the success we had for the 10 years of the Gnaraloo Turtle Conservation Programme. It shows that pastoralist station is strategically diversified, can be run on a triple bottom line basis and support economic, environmental and social outcomes all at the same time. This is great for the biodiversity in the rangelands. The next step I suppose we'd like to move to is to have a carbon farming programme on Gnaraloo. I think Gnaraloo is a great example of the vision Minister McTiernan has for a rangeland lease. It shows that through diversification you can improve the rangeland conditions, and in the same time you can help support the people to stay in the regions, help them succeed, which can really only be great for everyone.
So we're actually the Gnaraloo Wilderness Foundation, and my name is Kat, and we've been working at Gnaraloo for about 14 years now, interested in wildlife and protection of species and both native fauna, flora, both on the coastline, station-wide, and also around the Lake McLeod border. We originally started working with sea turtles, and we did a program for about 10 years to collate data on the sea turtle nesting areas. And this year we actually decided to start working with other wildlife species as well. And we contacted Rangeland, and we saw that DBCA, the Department of Environment of Western Australia, they've got this wonderful program where you can nominate an area for land for wildlife protection. So the reason why we nominated the proposals because we identified that there were endangered loggerhead sea turtles and endangered green sea turtles that nest at Gnaraloo, but also around the Gnaraloo homestead area we've got a rare and endangered mulch slider, which is a little reptile that's really noteworthy. And then when you go out to the eastern border with Lake McLeod, there's tens of thousands of migratory birds and a long species catalogue list, and so that was really worthy to have a look at recognising the habitat and its importance. We found the work by Rangelands NRM WA very thorough, so Rangelands sent out one of its officers to work with us, and she came and she stayed at Gnaraloo for 2 days. Her name was Ms. Clooney-Ross, and she is so knowledgeable and wonderful in the field and easy to work with. So she went out with the pastoral leaseholder Paul Richardson, and she did her assessment to see whether the land was, what kind of shape it's in, and it's actually quite surprising what she found. So what Ms. actually found during her assessment is that the rangeland condition at Gnaraloo is in very good condition, and due to sustainable grazing practices and low stock numbers, there is sufficient habitat and biodiversity there thriving, and that's why she recommended that the property be listed as part of the Land for Wildlife initiative. We really like to work with people, so we'd like to thank your organisation and DBCA and also the Gnaraloo Pastoralist for allowing us to achieve this together, and it's going to be good for wildlife and for pastoralism at Gnaraloo. Thank you.